coming up here to the top of the hour for day 3 of Gamma, who has been blowing minds for the last few days, showing people how to use this powerful platform to get our ideas out there, presenting them in presentations, in full-blown websites, and something special today that even I don't know what Gamma's about to bring to the table. So I'm looking forward to the next hour. We'll bring Hillary up to the stage.
We should have
Dave.
also Melissa and Deho.
All right, the full dream team. Excellent. Day 3 of the Gamma Lab. Got some exciting surprises here. What Gamma's going to be sharing.
Yes. I think we can go ahead and get started, but not to keep y'all in suspense any longer. What we're going to do today with Allison and Melissa on the call is do a design battle. So the history of design battles at Gamma stems back to almost a year ago, November of 2023. At the time, they wanted to see, I wasn't there yet, I joined a month later, but they wanted to see if what we preach is actually true. Can you actually build a really awesome pitch deck or a really awesome presentation or a site in 30 minutes? So the point, there's really 3 goals. Can you build something good in 30 minutes? This helps us test our product and find bugs and usability issues, feature requests, things like that. And how much can you push Gamma? Like, how versatile is the design functionality there? So battles are super fun. We do them internally all the time. And the way we do it is that we set the timer for 30 minutes, and I will have the audience help me vote on a few of the aspects here. But we will give Melissa and Allison a topic that they're not aware of. I have it. It's in my brain. And then they will design for the next 20 minutes. We'll throw them a curveball at the 20-minute mark, and they'll have another 10 minutes to incorporate that curveball into their designs. And then we'll have them talk through it and pitch it to us. So this should be super fun. I'll live narrate as they're going. Both of them will be sharing their screens, so you'll be able to toggle between the two in Zoom. I don't think you can have both side by side, but you can switch between the two. All righty. So let's get started then. The first question that I had for the group, and Deho's here too. Great. Let's vote on if we want them to make a site or a pitch deck. You've seen decks on Tuesday, watched us build that. We watched Allison build sites yesterday. What would you like to do? Drop it in the chat. Site or pitch deck?
Well, this is exciting for us for a couple reasons. One of them is that Melissa and I have both done these battles multiple times. We've never gone up against each other, and we've always won our own matchups.
Ooh, high stakes.
Yeah.
It looks like, for the most part, sites are winning. Yeah, sites are winning by a landslide here. So let's go ahead and have y'all make a slide. That'll be perfect. The next thing we're going to have y'all vote on, Deho will drop it in the chat, is the 3 ideas that I came up with. These are surprises to Allison and Melissa, and y'all can pick which one you like the best.
I don't have that prepared, sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I
Where
can
did you
drop it
put
in the
it?
chat too.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let me drop it.
Oh, I see.
So these are the 3 ideas. Do we want them to build a site for exotic animals daycare, a wizard's beard grooming salon, or a space vacation rental agency? Drop your favorite in the chat.
Space vacation has about 6 votes to 1.
Where's
Ooh,
everybody
Robin's
at
building
in
one
this
already.
Yeah, I think it's clear. Space vacation rental agency is where we're going.
Yep.
Great.
All right.
Start sharing screens.
Yeah, y'all can start sharing screens. I have a timer on my phone, so I can time y'all. And they're going to start kicking things off. But if y'all want to drop free text, drop ideas for both of the names of their businesses, they're both going to be building sites for space vacation rentals. But if you want to come up with some cute or punny or exciting names for Allison and for Melissa to name their business, please drop them in the chat. And if y'all, I know, Darby's Betty, woo!
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start my timer now. Go ahead and start designing.
I have one suggestion of bottomless Martian martinis.
I like that.
All right, whose screen are we viewing now?
I'm in ChatGPT, so sometimes what I like to do is start my prompts in ChatGPT so I can talk to the chat and tell them more, oh, give me specific things. And then I would paste that into Gamma and ask it to do its magic. So I'm starting there. Any name suggestions?
How about you take bottomless Martian martinis?
Okay, I like that.
We still need a name for Allison too.
Mm.
Do
I
we have
started
any
yeah, I
good
just went through
business
the
names for
generative
Allison? Go
flow.
ahead. Yeah.
Oh, I just went through the generative flow. I just want to get something down. I'm gonna try to generate a logo. We'll see how this goes.
I like the theme that Allison has. I don't know if it reads as spacey to me, but it's an interesting choice with the orange
It's called
color.
Stardust.
Melissa's gone ahead and started the ChatGPT outline generation.
That's a lot of text.
The intention being, I believe, to copy and paste the ChatGPT output into the Gamma AI generator. We have
Why is
Starscape
ChatGPT so
escapes
slow?
and galactic getaways as additional suggestions.
Ooh.
Or 0G vacations.
Cosmic escapes or cosmic getaways.
I love some of these FAQs that ChatGPT is giving me. What if I get space sick? I never thought that's a thing, but I guess it is.
I don't know, I get really motion sick. I don't think I could go to space.
Let's see. So Melissa is still working on the copy that she's pasting into the prompt editor.
It looks like Melissa's using the AI toggle to change the name of her business.
Hmm.
She had the AI update her cards automatically to Starscape escapes, and she's evaluating whether it looks good or not for a card. Allison, can you recap how exactly did you generate your initial?
Yeah, I just went through the regular generate flow and because I just wanted to get something like as fast as possible. I wasn't super concerned about the content. I can workshop that later.
And there's a comment in the chat, 2 completely different techniques. You are correct. So Allison just used the generator like she just called out, and Melissa is still working with the prompt from ChatGPT. Robin also has a really great name, Star B&B. That's really
Oh, wait, that's
Ooh.
really good.
Orbit Oasis, Calm Cosmic Retreats.
Now
So
everybody's
Melissa,
coming up with names.
Wait, I want Orbit Oasis.
so Melissa, what's your thought process right now? Are you just pruning? What are you pruning?
Yeah, so what happened is when I copied it from ChatGPT, it didn't it copied everything as 11111. I don't know if the issue is from ChatGPT or from how I pasted things instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 4. So what happened is it split my content in ways I didn't want it to split it when I asked them how to split it. So I'm just cleaning that up.
I feel like one of our really underrated AI features, I don't know if we talked about this on Tuesday, is plus to just add more. So I'm just gonna hit plus. This could use a little bit more. Yeah, and it wrote me a couple more.
So in the AI generator, when you paste, you can say preserve if you wanted to try to keep your content as close as possible, or you can say generate so it can add more stuff or condense it. I'm gonna keep preserve for now and see what happens with that. Sometimes I get as surprised as everyone else. So
Melissa's now choosing a theme to match her Orbit Oasis or whatever she's going with.
yeah, Nabila's like one of my favorites. Oh, Aurora's also good. Any favorites between the crowd, between Aurora? I'm gonna give you 2 options, Aurora or Nebula.
Hard to see with you scrolling so fast.
Yeah, sorry. No, I'm choosing them. So there's the Nebula one or Aurora one. I think those 2 feel most spacey to me.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa initially copied and pasted her outline from a ChatGPT output.
All right, fingers crossed.
Meanwhile, on Allison's side, she is adjusting some of the AI images, generating some new ones. I think you changed your prompt there. Is that correct, Allison?
Yeah, I actually just deleted the prompt and then I just hit enhance prompt because if you don't have written already, you like don't have an idea, then the prompt enhance feature, here, I'll show you how it works. So I can just delete this, and then it's going to take the content from this card right here and write a prompt based off of that. If you don't really know what to say, like that feature is always there. It saves me every time. I never have to write my prompts, and it's awesome.
Melissa's JIT deck is currently drafting its first draft with the AI right now. You can see it's a lot more verbose than Allison's because of the ChatGPT outline it was sourced from.
Yeah, I wanted it to be worthy. I want people to spend more time on my website. All right, let's see. Can we also get a time check maybe when we're 15 minutes in or 10 minutes in, just so we know what's happening?
Absolutely. I was going to do the 10-minute mark, but right now you're 6 minutes in. So we just hit the 14-minute mark.
Yikes. Okay, let's see if we can generate a logo. That's good enough.
When we get closer to the 20-minute mark, we will silently drop 2 different curveballs in the chat, and I'll ask folks to choose the one that they think is most exciting, and then we'll give that to them. Whose screen am I looking at? I'm looking at Melissa's. I really like the color scheme. Did you end up going with Aurora for your theme?
Yeah, no, I went with Nebula, and
Nebula,
what
okay.
I like is I really like this logo. I feel like it expresses the vibe.
Oh, I really want to see it.
I don't recommend people like generating logos. You need a logo designer. I highly recommend that. But for the sake of this demo, we're gonna use this, and I want to remove the background behind it. So we do have remove background in Gamma. So let's see that. Don't pay me.
And for anyone that's just jumping in, I know a few people have just joined the call. We are actually doing a design battle today. So we have 2 of our designers here, Melissa and Allison. We used the audience to decide on whether they were building a pitch deck or a site. We chose site. And they are going to be doing one on the topic of space vacation rental agencies. So they're both generating on the same topic, but both their businesses have different names. And as you can see, even the creation flow is so wildly different from person to person.
I asked AI to add a booking page, but now that I see this, I actually think I want it to be a like package page, like card.
What do you mean by that?
I wanted to say, here are the 3 packages we offer.
Got it. Okay.
Oh,
Your agency offers multiple packages, which makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. There's something for everyone. Okay. Yeah, I think that's close to what I wanted. Add places and
Were you able to get your AI images in a situation where you like them, Allison?
yeah, I like this. I like how this is looking. I think this is basically what I was going for. It's not really in the order I want it, so I think I'll play with that later, but gotta get this stuff under control.
Just a time check. We are at 11 and a half minutes.
why did I not?
Just confirm, remove background on an image is available for all tiers, right? Or is that a feature?
It should be.
Right.
Yeah, it should be for all plans.
Yeah.
So-
Sherry, you can remove background from any image with the image editor within Gamma.
I don't know if I want to go with a realistic photography vibe or more colorful. I like colorful and dreamy. Let's see what we get if we do photography.
And see how you folks handle interesting
Okay.
question. When I'm using additional instructions, I enter my preferred style and color for images in here. It works well. What else can you use this input box for? What does this input field power within Gamma for additional instructions?
Additional instruction.
Under the
it's
style, Allison. I think it's under the style. Is this just is this where you guys are referring to in the AI images?
And we'll leave it up to Robin to clarify. You mean the style or prompt for the images? Or is it in the creation flow, Robin? Settings.
In creation flow.
Okay.
And probably the creation flow.
Yeah, I think the additional instructions is really useful for just like writing details that you might not want to be in the content, but that can help instruct the AI. about. There's like tone and voice, but if there's any other details you want to get in there, I think I'd have to look at it right now, and I'm really focusing on getting this
Yeah, no,
going.
you focus. I'm pulling it up right now.
Oh my God, these look good. I don't know, I want to go to space.
Looks like Melissa's judging up her images with different AI
Yeah, when
images.
you generate, you get three options. So I'm trying to pick which one is the most appetizing for us to go to, because Mars usually depresses me. So I think this one's
Mars?
fine. Mars.
Allison's got her packages lined up on one of her cards. Looking good there.
All right, this is too much text. So what you can do in Gamma is you can select the text and say condense text, and it will give you a shorter version of it because that was just a bit too wordy.
And yeah, Robin, going to your comment, yeah, you can specify color. I think you're referring to the under the settings in the generate flow where it says image style and it says optional, describe the color, style, or mood to use. That's a perfect use of it, is putting like colors like browns and oranges, things like that. And that will further guide the AI on what types of images to make for you. What's Allison? Allison just converted some content into toggles.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask it to like make more toggles for me.
Nice.
We
She's
have
using
we have this as well. So you can select text. If there's something really specific that you want to turn into a toggle, and then you can hit this and then say wrap inside a toggle. And I'll just put it in there for you.
I'm just doing a time check. We have 7.5 minutes left in this segment before we throw you a curveball. Allison's also using one of our shortcuts, which is the pound signs, to change the size of the text for the toggles.
Yeah, I'm like very much a text shortcut girly. Can't live without them.
One thing in Gamma for everyone, if you click 2 points, you can actually open the emoji menu and search for whatever you want, because I wanted to put 5 stars because of course it's 5 stars.
Allison's adding
Martian
some
men.
images. Oh, that one's really cute, Allison. It's a very different style.
Yeah, it's like the very quick logo I generated at the beginning. I was just like, I need something here.
Coach JP in the chat said the curveball is you have 24 hours to sell one of these vacations and collect payment. That's a big curveball.
Yeah. I don't know if my PM would like that curveball.
Moonrock proposal package. That's so sweet.
That's cute.
I'm very distracted by the actual content at this point.
I know that always happens to me.
Ooh, I'm peeking at Melissa's site here. She has a card for space merchandise. I really like that idea.
See if I
Get some
can add the
souvenirs.
gallery. Yeah. See what we can do. Yeah.
Allison, what are you trying to do in terms of the alignment on that card?
I'm just trying to make it look like a footer,
Mm.
but I think I'm good here. I don't think it's worth fussing more over this. That's better like that.
On a time check, we have 5 minutes remaining
Until the curveball or until we're done?
until the curveball. We're not done until we have a curveball. That's the best part.
I survived the black hole t-shirts. I really love this idea.
Wait, it made a t-shirt?
It suggested to me that I should have I survived the black hole t-shirt for the images.
Oh my
So I'm trying to
God.
generate that because I have merch.
Wait, I want a merch store. A merch store for a space vacation rental.
Don't steal my business ideas.
Are you looking to create your first new
faster.
page, Allison?
Yeah, I'm making a new page. I'm just gonna see how it does. Gamma doesn't really support like e-commerce right now. It's something aspirational for us, but maybe AI can make some fun products for us.
Yeah, I did that once with Gamma where I generated swag ideas for Gamma. I'm like, oh, this could actually be a real one. Why not use it in real life?
Okay, so yeah.
Okay. While they are continuing to design, since we're at 4 minutes to curveball, I'm going to drop both curveball ideas into the chat quietly. And then folks feel free to jump in and tell me which one sounds more exciting to you. So this is something that they'll have to change or incorporate in their current sites. Allison's prompting AI to create a t-shirt for her.
This may be my downfall, waiting for these images to generate. If I lose, it's because I wanted merch for you guys.
Give the people what they want. Oh, that spaceship is so cute. He has a
It's
smiley
really
face.
cute. Oh, I like it.
It looks like it's smiling.
Yeah.
Did you guys tell them about Bonan Hale?
I don't think
No,
we've had time for that.
Oh, I'm putting this in Bonan Hale later. We have a channel internally that is called Bonan Hale, and it's where we put all of our like cute or funny or like weird AI generations.
I don't know what everyone's perception is of the folks at Gamma, but we get just as many crazy and interesting AI image outputs as the rest of you do. It's definitely doesn't skip us by any means. And
We embrace it.
we
We
embrace it, we
celebrate
laugh
the
about
quirkiness.
it.
I've like I said yesterday.
OA sass.
OA sass. It's close.
It's just a sassy oasis.
Yeah, it's like when you're feeling a little sassy.
Just under 2 minutes for the curveball.
Yeah, when I was designing all the AI image features, I got my fair share of like really weird AI images.
Do either of you have a favorite AI image model that you like to use?
I
Start with
guess
Allison.
I like Ideogram and Flux. I think they just tend to follow directions the best. But for certain things, I'll pull out the big guns. I'll pull out like Google Imagen. I like really need to. That one, sometimes it's slow though.
Yeah, I've been using Flux the most recently. It's working for me. Especially for realistic things.
Would you say your images are realistic, Melissa?
Oh no, I want it to be not here. No. For this one, it's because so these are more realistic. If you look at them, they're more photography style, but some of these I wanted to keep them because they match the theme. And when you look at this, it does say playful and creative, bold and loud, vibrant colors, purple, and it wasn't specifying I want it to be photography, and that's why it's very dreamy. The space is dreamy. But here if we look at the prompt, I say I want it to be photography. So I could have added more color codes, but I wanted this to be realistic again. But you can say you wanted purple and blue and so on. So here I went with photography and this flux. I think this looks pretty real. I don't know.
Definitely. All right, we got about 10 seconds, and I'm going to be giving you your curveballs. Once you have those, you'll have 10 minutes to incorporate them and finish up. All right, so the people have spoken, and they would like for you, oh, my timer's going off. They would like for you to add a relevant diagram to your site. It can be a relevant diagram of your choosing.
Oh boy. Okay. Just roll. I don't know what a relevant diagram is.
Like something that makes sense for you, whether that's like a growth chart or maybe it's an org chart of the staff there. Yeah, whatever makes sense.
Projected profit margin. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're designers. We don't think in numbers. We think
I can't add
in colors and
I can't do
visuals.
basis subtraction.
That's why it's a curveball.
Yeah.
I didn't do well in geometry.
Maybe you could add like some sort of flow chart, maybe show how this helps improve your overall relaxation and mental being. I don't know. Your timeline to launch this vacation rental.
Any suggestions for diagrams in the chat? We'll read them out loud. Projected number of guests that are interested in going to the planet.
Ooh.
A history timeline potentially.
Alright.
A chart of number of visitors. Looks like
There are
Allison is
multiple
just
things we
going
can
ham
do.
with all the suggestions.
I love the participation. This is so fun. So Allison has a pyramid right now, but also I think added a timeline for our story and is opening a blank diagram currently. Ooh,
This will be
exciting.
interesting, yeah.
More image
It is definitely blank.
It's super not filled out.
Sure is empty here.
Like space.
Like space. You have 8 minutes left, so you're doing great.
So is this a free form diagram you're drawing up right now, Allison?
Yeah, this is pretty risky. I don't know if this is the move for me, but it's the move I'm making.
The contrast, Melissa is creating tables of numbers with projected
Yeah, I'm trying to give.
travelers.
I put the arbitrary numbers, obviously, but I'm trying to think what's a good diagram I can do here.
I like that Melissa's listed the flight so far.
Yeah.
Inspire some confidence that this is not her first rodeo.
Another suggestion out there. How about a bliss diagram or joy map once taking this vacation?
What's a joy map?
I'm actually intrigued by this as well. I don't think I've ever seen a joy map.
Yeah, me either.
Why am I phrasing?
Allison, do you
Wait,
just
can you repeat
remember
that?
the names of all the planets?
Yeah, I was
Impressive.
worried I wouldn't, but I guess I do. Justice for Pluto.
I think it's fair to say Allison could be in a rabbit hole right now.
What?
That's okay. It's okay. It technically qualifies. She's creating a freeform diagram.
It's relevant. It's space.
Okay, so in Gamma, we do have, if you do slash draw slash diagram, we do have a diagramming tool where you guys can go nuts and draw squares.
Allison is 100% going nuts on her screen with the draw diagram.
Don't worry, we're
Okay.
demoing the diagrams.
Okay, awesome.
But maybe Melissa, can you show us the contrasting style to generate a diagram?
Something less psychotic. Okay.
Hey, it's very sane. These are real planets.
I need just a bit.
Not Pluto,
think.
but R.I.P. Pluto.
R.I.P. Pluto, justice for Pluto.
Doing a time check here. We have 5.5 minutes.
There's suggestions being that there may be a diagram busiest time to travel, and there's a view from the porch. I think Robin has it. I don't know if that actually might be a real picture of Mars. No, it's probably
That's impressive that Robin just has that to drop. I love that.
Okay.
And then Coach clarified the joy map is like a journey map, but shows levels of joy. A and happy, and C is over the moon.
Oh, that's a cute idea. I really like that.
Oh, that is really cute.
Allison seems to be just giving it a once over. Using another smart layout. Let's see which one she chooses. Ooh, some bar stats.
I think, is Melissa making a word cloud?
Know what I'm doing at this point. Don't watch me. Forgot how these work.
Deho and I have also done these. We have not battled each other, but the panic really does set in around the 5-minute remaining mark.
I just forgot everything I know about stats and numbers at this point.
Oh, that's really cool, Allison, what you're doing. How did you set up those bars to autofill based on number?
We have this smart layout called bar stats. So it'll change the fill based on what you put in. And the really cool thing is if you don't like how the bar looks, but you already put stuff in, you can change it to circle. And
That's really cool.
actually, I'm liking the circles more.
They feel very spacey. Yeah.
I forgot how we do matrices. Like the concept of how many points do I get?
10 safe journeys.
Safe journeys. You may come back safely, but you probably won't.
Oh boy.
Allison's now
Allison's
prompting
desperately
to
asking the AI to help.
Make it shorter.
add content.
Too much.
Add more content, make it shorter. Oh, I
Uh-oh.
definitely made it. Okay, phew.
We made it
Oh, did you
shorter.
undo?
Make it shorter again.
Command Z for undo is your friend.
Mhm.
So
And
you
we
can
have
use the
3
sparkles on
minutes.
individual. You can use the sparkles on individual cards to make AI suggestions, but you also have the power to roll back or approve the suggestion.
I know Melissa said not to look, but I'm taking a peek.
Don't look because I'm panicking and I don't.
Okay, all right.
It's okay. I mean,
You should.
advice
It
would be
looks
helpful. I'm
looks
trying to do
great.
the matrix of how do you know which one is like more warm, more family friendly, but I forgot like logically how data works in these matrices. I usually have templates I reference.
I know the template that you are making. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's really what quadrant do these planets fall
Maybe we do
into?
have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Maybe we do have it already.
You want to be
No.
cold but luxurious? We got 2 minutes. Allison seems to be adding a background image, or maybe, oh, maybe I just a gradient to one of these cards. Ooh. I wish you could just animate it to flow like that, Allison.
I
That would
know,
look really
right?
neat. Yeah.
Me and Melissa's boss, Zach, built this gradient maker. It's pretty fun.
All right, we have 90 seconds left. Make your final edits and
Uh-oh. I may have cooked myself with that gradient. Go back. Very bad.
I know sometimes like, why did I sign up for this?
because it's so fun.
Yeah. I hope nobody knows actually how cold or warm these planets are and calls me out on it because I'm just randomly placing stuff at this point.
That's fair.
Allison is adding some testimonials, some very punny names of customers. 30 seconds. Sarah Solaris is just a cool name.
I know, I wish I had that name.
All right.
All of
down.
these people are Marshall Martian.
I didn't even
All
read my
right.
content, so that I'm gonna be as surprised as everyone else.
That's
Same.
okay. Time is up.
Whew.
Step away from the edits. Awesome. So now typically what we have them do is each present their site to us and just talk us through it, but then also share pain points along the way or where struggles were or where product limitations held them back from creating what they want. Who feels prepped to go first?
I can go
Okay,
first.
Allison.
Let me find the chat. Okay.
So everyone can switch over to viewing Allison's screen.
I
And she
also
also
dropped
dropped
the
the
link
link in the chat.
in the chat so you guys can follow on your own screen too. It is that easy to publish a Gamma site. Okay, so thank you for coming to my presentation. I hope that after our time together today, you will be handing over your credit card to book a stay with us, Orbit Oasis. Orbit Oasis is the premier cosmic getaway. You are at the frontier of luxury travel experiences, and it's not going to get better than this unless it's with us. So some of our offerings, we have private suites. Other companies, you might have to like share quarters, but with us, you get your own bathroom, you get your own window, you can live out all your space dreams on your own time in your own space. We've done a lot of things to make sure everything's comfortable and you have climate control amenities, actually. And we have a couple different packages that suit every like traveler's needs. If you don't see a package that works for you, contact us. We're like happy to work with you to build your dream vacation. You're gonna get to experience the wonders of space. You'll see Earth like you never have before. Maybe you're bored of traveling the world, and that's when you just leave it with us. We have a comprehensive list of places you can go. Earth is here, this is us, and we can take you to like any of these other planets and all around. Just may take a couple years of your life. You can have zero gravity experiences and just experience full weightlessness. If you ever felt like you have a lot of burdens, a lot on your chest, don't worry, you won't feel like that here because there's no gravity. And each experience is curated. You will have enough photos to last a lifetime. Your family will be like, please stop showing us the space photos. We're gonna take pictures of everything you do. High quality. And this really starts from our early days assembling this team and this dream. We really just wanted to revolutionize travel, and what better way to do that than to go to space? We've been building this dream for years, and we're really excited to show it to you, especially because we have had 100% safe journeys and 90% new experiences. We want to make sure that there's something familiar, something comforting when you're like in a totally new environment. And we get rave reviews and you can read them here. Our customers are stoked. They are ready to book again. We got some frequently asked questions if you want to know about our gourmet cuisine, our like wellness programs, and if you want to contact us and you're ready to book, then please reach out. We're excited to hear from you.
Yay.
Love this. What were
All
your
right.
pain points? What did you struggle with, Allison?
I think that for me, the main things were deciding where to go. Because I had a pretty good, I think, initial site. Oh, I forgot to show you my merch store where you can buy a hat, a shirt, or some stickers. That's a really bad deal on stickers, but like a pretty good deal on the hat. Yeah, I think the main thing was that it gave me something like pretty complete to start with. And so when it came to refining the content, I would have either had to spend some more time reading it, because when we went through it together, that was actually the first time that I had really read most of that. And the diagram was definitely hard. You all saw me flounder a little bit. I wasn't really sure what to do here. But I think that the nice thing is that there's a lot of different like options. I know about them because I've been here when we like shipped them, but just thinking about, okay, what can I put in this? Do I want it to be a bar stat? Like, is it better as like a circle? Just making those like little decisions. I think sometimes I wanted less text, but I wasn't like really sure. Yeah, something I've wanted, and I think Melissa's wanted this too for a long time, is the ability to just ask the AI, like, how can I make this better? And the AI just tells you and like points to all those things. Another aspirational feature, but
Thank you for
Really fun.
sharing. All right, who's excited to see Melissa's now?
All right, let me share the link because I also published it. And
Allison, if you want to
Alright.
stop screen sharing, you
oh
can.
yeah, I guess I can.
um,
Now I can see what Melissa's been
yeah,
doing.
let's do
Whoa.
that. Exactly. I know I didn't see yours either, especially with the screen sharing thing, but let's come here. So welcome to Bottomless Martian Martinis, or BMM as we'd like to call it. where every trip is out of this world. As you notice, we have here some links that when you click on them, they will scroll you to those sections. That's a bonus. It's all about space luxury and how big can you dream. We have exclusive experiences, we have unique locations from Saturn to cozy craters on the moon. So wherever you want to go, we do have that in our company. Some of our favorite stellar destinations are the Red Planet Resort in Mars, of course. You can explore landscapes, Martian sunsets. You'll get some dust robes as well. And of course, Martian martinis. Moon is another place that we recommend for tranquility. So if you just want to relax in a hammock or check out the hot tubs, Earthrise alarms, everything is on the moon. Jupiter's cloud castle, who doesn't like clouds or castles? That's your place to go. And Europa's icy caves, because some people really like the cold, especially people on the East Coast. I don't like the cold, but it would be a very nice place for you and to have a spa treatment. We also have penguin parasol cocktails there. So if you're thinking which planet of these should I visit, it depends on what you're looking for. As we said, Europa is more luxury and it's a bit more on the cold side. Jupiter is cold with less luxury, I think. No, with luxury as well. As you can see, I didn't really know how to put the data in this chart. So if you are a numbers person, please don't judge me on this one specifically. I promise I do a better job usually with data. But this is an example of a diagram, at least, that we can do. Some of the space perks that we have are gravity controlled beds. Maybe you want a little lift. Maybe you want to feel light. It's great for levitating nights. We have galactic room service, of course. You can enjoy lots of delicacies from around the galaxy, like Neptune noodles or Martian tapas. We also have robots serving you everything. We do have a portal. If you ever went to a destination, you're like, I don't like it, I want to change planets. Go ahead, jump into our portal, move to the next planet. And we have nebula massage pods because why not? They're anti-gravity massages. Lots of our guests love it, from Commander Z from Andromeda or Martian Mel and Earthling Ed really enjoyed their stay in the icy caves for their honeymoon. And Captain Quark of the Interstellar Federation wasn't really sure about the moon, but then when he floated in the zero gravity hammock, he was convinced that's where he needs to be there. This is just a quick guideline on how you can plan your space station. You can book a date, prepare your packing list, and we have rockets or wormholes, whatever mode of transportation you prefer, we have it covered. We do have some offerings and galactic specials, meteor shower suites, where you can get 30% off on these for a limited time right now. We have planet passes if you want to book more than one planet and you get to use the portal an infinite amount of time. We also have a moon rock proposal package. If you really want to prepare a special moment, propose on the moon, we do have that. We offer also, it's not mentioned here, but we do offer rings with moon rocks on them. So 2 for 1. We have some frequently asked questions. Can you bring your pet? We do love your pets, but only vacuum sealed species are allowed on Europa. Other locations, we do provide gravity spacesuits for your pet friends, but Europa is not pet friendly. Are they really bottomless? Absolutely. Our martinis refills itself using state-of-the-art galactic nanotech. Space hangovers are something we should watch out for. And what if you get space sick? Everything has anti-gravity stabilizers. And we do give you space motion sickness patches. So we got you covered. So far, we had 2,590 flights. All were safe flights. And there was 9,491 happy travelers. Right now, we cover 9 destinations, but we are expanding to more planets outside of our solar system. If you want to contact us, the best way to reach us is the email beammeup@bottomlessmartinis.space. We do have a hotline as well if you want to chat, and we have a hologram chat coming soon. We also have some space merch. You can explore the collection where you can buy some of the I Survived the Black Hole Howl and some t-shirts. This one, at least, they spelled it. Some mugs, some bottles, some stickers. And I really love this mug. It's handmade from one of our aliens over there. So thank you all for attending for checking out our website. I want that mug too, Hillary. But yeah, that's Bottomless Martian Martinis for you.
Thank you for sharing. What were some of your pain points, Melissa?
I don't know why I froze on this. Okay, I just want to share that I do have, see if I can find diagram templates. I made diagrams for Gamma as templates that some of y'all already use them. Oh, that's the one I wanted to do. But I don't know why I froze in the designs battle. And like, I don't even remember what a diagram is. But I made a lot of these in our drawing tool. So I swear I'm usually better at that. And I think the other thing, I spent a lot of time generating images that would take a bit of time. Yeah, and getting in the beginning, because this theme is very colorful and opinionated, the images aren't real, but I like that. But I did want to offer here some of the real vision of the actual planets. Yeah, generally, I think it was pretty easy. I did want a few things from the AI that I wanted it to do a better job at. The AI is, we say it's like a little kid and we're teaching it how to do things and giving it feedback. So there's always things I'm like, no, that's not how you're supposed to do it. But it's fine. Generally, I think it was fun. I do want a logo generator though, like a real logo generator. That would be fun in our product. Any questions from the people?
Yes. If you already have a
Nice.
presentation slide generated or created in Gamma, are we able to create a site directly from the slide deck? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We don't have to start from scratch.
Yeah, so something actually one of our ambassadors showed me last week. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? It was a hacky thing, but it also works. So if we have a slide deck that we like, or even so gammas, they all kind of work the same under the hood. This can be technically converted into a slide deck visually if you want. But also what you can do is if you created a slide deck, and let me see if I have one, maybe I did one for the demo here, which is Groove and Glide. 2 days ago, we did demo presentation. So this is a slide deck. And if you click share and you copy the link, and then you go into Gamma, and you click new with AI, and you import the URL. So you click import URL and you paste that link in. It's gonna pull that data from your site. And basically, I say I want it to be a presentation. Maybe you want it to be social media carousels. Why not? And now I'll just delete my face because we don't want that. This is the French version of it, by the way, because we did the French version as well. But it imported all of the data here, and you can do some tweaks or keep it as is. And then when you click continue, it's gonna start generating. It was still spitting my content, sorry. And then you pick your theme again, whatever your theme was. And it's gonna generate that presentation. So same kind of process. I didn't say can keep my content as is, but again, inside of Gamma, when you do create, even when you're generating, I'm just gonna use anything random. If you go to advanced mode, you can say preserve my content. If you pasted your text, you can say preserve. We try our best to keep it one-to-one, the same content exactly. But again, the AI is still learning. Otherwise, you can say condense or be creative, use my outline and do more with it. So does that answer your question?
Mel, can you also show them how to convert an existing doc into a site?
Yeah, you can import.
Yeah, Deho said this in the chat, but it's super important that right now we're working on this, but right now you cannot unsite something. So if you have a presentation you like and you want to turn it into a site, duplicate it first and then turn the duplicated version into a site.
But you mentioned the import, which is different than what you just said. I'm just a bit confused on what you want me to show.
Converting a existing deck into a site.
Oh, existing deck. Okay. So again, let's take the Groovig Lislam because it became in French slide deck. So right now, if you want to turn this into a site, you can go here and say publish the site. But once it's published the site, you can't revert it back to a presentation. This is something we're working on actively to update. But in order to do this, just duplicate your Gamma. So create a copy of it so that you always have your presentation. And then go here, click publish site. And you're going to say convert this to a site. And now we give you by default the domain name, which I'm going to call it test or AI Summit. And this is like a default domain again. We give you it, you can add another domain. And now this turned technically into a site. So you have the header up top, you can add your logo, you can add links. So when you click here, if you want to link it to the second card, Monteith, I can just click here and it's going to show me cards in this site where I can link to it. So that when someone clicks on this, it's going to scroll you automatically to that section. You can also click here and add more pages to your site. And what that does is you can have sub pages, like when they click contact us, they're going to go to another page. You can add a page with AI, you can add a blank page. It's going to do it for the sake of like contact us. I could have probably added it with AI. But then here, what I'll do is I'll add the contact us. And I will link to the contact us page. Now, if we publish this, visit that site. There's no contact us here. When I click on contact us, it's going to take me to that second page that we just did. So that helps. Now, when you look at this and you're like, they're all cards. I want them to be full bleed, like websites are. Go to page setup, turn on, change this, you can to web page, and we already automatically do it for you. That's like a full bleed vibe. Close that. And now they're all full bleed. You can go to each one and be like, I want this to be actually a card. And usually what I use the card one is if I want to say contact us, I would do a specific, I like it to stand out. So I would turn off the full bleed and say, sign up now. Add the button. Sign up. Center that. I'll center that. So that kind of, as you're scrolling, this kind of gives it its own moment. You can go again to the menu, change the color. Maybe I want it to be louder, or you can add a backdrop behind it. So we already, let me see all of my AI images. I'm going to use something from the old AI images. Or maybe I want the mug to show up in the background, or roller skating, since this is a roller skating one. So you can do that and it stands out.
First of all, thank you for showing us all that, Mel. You definitely answered a couple folks' questions in the chat already just by going over that, which is great. Melissa asked the question for your first demo for the skating rink that we did on Tuesday. When you pasted the info into the generator and it made your site from that, do you have a template that we can use for that? I believe you just pulled it from ChatGPT, yeah?
I'm sorry, earlier, the first demo.
Yeah, when we did the Groove and Glide.
The Groove and Glide was a complete, no, we didn't use ChatGPT. We Generate only. But she said there was a question from earlier this morning. Info into the generator. Oh, I think she meant when I imported that. Okay, so I think you're referring, Melissa, to when I imported it. So what I was saying is we have a presentation already, and you can just import it into Gamma again. Or if you have a website, you can import it into Gamma again and tell Gamma to do it into another type of content. It's not a template kind of thing. It's just you go share, you created something with Gamma, you copy it, you go back to Gamma, you click import from URL. Let me show you where that is actually. Create with AI, import from URL, you paste that link here. And when you click import, Gamma's gonna scrape that website. And it's not just Gamma websites. If you have a website you already built in another tool and you wanna import all of that content, that's how it's gonna do it. I did that and I said I wanna turn it into a web page, continue. And it just pulled all of my content from that website. And so here, one quick trick, you can do card by card and ask Gamma to split it for you. So it can do different sections. Or you can come here and actually use these 3 dots. So when you write these 3 dashes, it splits your content. So these 3 dashes are telling Gamma, this is card 1, this is card 2, this is card 3.
Okay, so you actually already had your skating rink information and you just imported the URL from what you had?
Correct.
Oh,
Correct.
okay. Because I was under the impression as well that you did a copy and paste and it generated the skating rink content for you.
No, I imported it because someone was asking, how can I like change it? But if you do have content, copy and paste, you can also copy and paste it. So let's say you see a recipe online that you like, or what was it? For example, Hillary had shared with me this just notes she had about the company Been There, Brew That, which Allison yesterday built the site for. And you can just copy this and paste it into. So there are multiple ways you can import it. One way is create new with AI, paste in text. I'll paste it in, and then I'll say continue. I want to make a presentation or a web page, and Gamma imports it. You can split it manually, or you can ask us to split it for you. And you can say, I want it exactly as is, or I want you to condense it or generate, and just control the tone, the right for this or that. So that's one way to do it. The other way to do it is if, again, you have a Google Doc, you can also just import it. So you can do import file, and you can either upload it if it's a Word doc, a PowerPoint, or a PDF, or you can import from your Google Drive. And I don't know if I have hers in my Google Drive, but I do. So it's here. I can click select, and it's going to upload that file for me. And if I click continue, it's going to pull all of that content into here, and then I can do some magic with it. So I'm asking Gamma to split it. The splitting doesn't always, actually it did it the way I would want it to. So it took each title and split it into its own cards. We're going to get 11 out of it. If I say preserve, it's going to preserve it. You can say make it in French, make it in African, make it in Arabic. We do support multiple languages. And you can control here all of the settings you want. You can say make it a website or a social. And you just continue, pick your theme, and it just starts building it for you.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think we're at time.
Yay. Okay.
We are. Thank you so much
just-
for watching our presentations over the past 3 days. It's been awesome.
That was
sharing
fun,
with you.
guys.
Thank you all. Yeah, Deho just shared AI Summit is the promo code to get 3 months of Gamma Pro, which lets you use all of the features, unlimited AI, but it's gonna expire after Sunday, so snag it this week and sign up with that. So just sign up, and then you can put during checkout the promo code, and we won't charge you.
Thanks, everyone. This was fun. We do not currently have regular office hours, but I would definitely encourage you guys to submit your questions and feedback to our Annie. Let me link that below real quick. And this goes directly to the team. We look at it every day, post feedback from it every day, and someone from the team will have eyes on it.
Yeah. So Allison will share that link, but you can always access it when you're in Gamma. There's this question mark in the bottom, and you can click share feedback, and it's gonna take you to the Canny where you can see what other people are requesting for us to work on next. You can upvote that, and you can submit your own. If you see a bug, you can also submit the bug and say, oh, this was wrong, this was down, maybe you can help us. And you can see our change log and what we shipped recently as well.
Thanks, y'all.
Awesome,
Thanks,
guys. Thank you
everyone.
guys so much. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you all.
Have
Thanks,
a good
Darby, for
third
having
day.
us. Bye.
Yes,
Have a
thanks,
good one,
Darby.
guys. Thank you all.
Bye.
Ciao.